Okay, I wanted to go ahead and help you out with this question, so we're going to go through this. It says the number of crimes that occurred in a certain city per 1,000 people has decreased from 45.5 in 2020 to 45.1 in 1940. Find the average rate of change in the number of crimes per 1,000 people that occurred from 20 to 40. Okay, so average rate of change, you should know, whenever you see average rate of change, that is the slope, okay? So slope, remember, is y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, or sometimes you're going to see it y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Doesn't really matter. They're both pretty much the same. Just you need to make sure you have the ones first or the two second, or the other way around. But I'm going to go ahead and go with just the first one. So we need to turn these into some points, right? And we need to think about the units that we have here. So it says we have crimes in a city per 1,000 people, and then they also give us years, right? Okay, so you see it's 45.5 in 1920, right? So time is almost always the x value. That's something to remember. So I'm going to write this as 1920, comma, 45.5, and the other one would be right here, which would be 1940, comma, 45.1. Now we're going to plug this in. Remember, this is year, right? And this is crimes per 1,000 people, right? Now let's go ahead and plug those values in. So it's going to be y1, which is going to be 45.5, minus y2, which is 45.1, over 1920 minus 1940. Give me just a second to grab my calculator. So 45.5 minus 45.1 is 0.4 divided by 1920 minus 1940 is a negative 20. And remember, we have crimes per 1,000 on the bottom, and we have years. Or crimes per 1,000 on top, years on the bottom. When I divide 0.4 divided by negative 20, we get, this is equal to negative 0.02, and then we're going to just put a per between these two to get our unit. So it's crimes per 1,000 people, and then per year. So I know the unit is kind of funky, but just go ahead and, again, we had crimes per 1,000 people up here, and then you were given a year. So that's, since we had one on top and one on the bottom, that's how you figure out that unit.